Hello and welcome back to this channel, or welcome to my channel. In today's video we are gonna play my Uberhood again, and we are gonna play through almost the last family in Pleasant View. It's gonna be the last family in Pleasant View for now, because we are gonna play through the Langrack family. I know we haven't played through the Burbs and the Brokes, like the final hours of their final hours. That sounds a little bit harsh, but like their last part of their days. But I'm gonna do that as the last thing in this rotation because we still have some kids in the daycare. But yeah, so today we are gonna play through the Langrack with Kaylynn and her kids, and you will get her side of the story with Daniel. And then I think in the next episode we are finally going to Strange Town, and we're gonna meet some of them, the Sims living there. But enough talking, let's go into the Langrack. And here we have the house. She is living in one of the Pleasant View condos. She is living here. Kaylynn is living here alone with her two sons, Kai and Sam. In my head, she moved to Pleasant View from SimCity because she wanted out of the big city and maybe find someone she could settle down with and have a relaxing life. I feel like her youth were very, how can you say it, maybe a little bit stressful, living fast in the big city and just constantly trying to keep up with everyone else and having the best job and stuff like that. But I feel like Kaylynn isn't the person that wants like big money or something like that. She just wants to settle down and have a nice, not necessarily quiet life, but at least more quiet than the big city. Yeah, she's living here, and this is how her house is looking. It is quite cramped after the kids is here. They take up a lot of space. She has the baby sleeping on her bed because that's easier, and Kai's so-called bedroom is in the office at the moment, which is her office. It's not only with her computer and telephone. It's also with like all her other stuff, like boxes and stuff like that. Why is this a telephone here? I actually thought that was the time clock I put there. Maybe it's down here. Yeah, and here is I guess you call it the first floor, with the living room and dining room in the same, with an open kitchen. For how little space she has, I feel like it's quite a nice decorated house too. It's quite simple, and there's space for what she needs. Nothing too much and nothing too little. Down here, at least, everything up here is very much cramped after the kids rolled in. But that's how life is, right? And she is doing yoga or workout out here, which she does for her job because she's still a maid. I have the maid job mod, whatever you call it, because I feel like even though she is now a playable, it would make sense for her to keep her job as a maid. But yeah, let's go closer to Kaylynn, and I'll tell you a little bit more about her in depth. And here we have her. She is eating her breakfast right now. She is, of course, a family sim. I also gave her the romance sim trait because for me that made it make more sense that she in the beginning had both a form of relationship with Dawn and with Daniel at the same time. She is over emotional. I have the feeling that she's playing a lot of on her emotions. She falls quickly in love, and she also get really hurt by small things. But at the same time, she's also a hopeless romantic. So I feel like she is looking for the white prince on the horse, on that is coming to snatch her up, and they're gonna have the best life in the world. So far, it hasn't happened, but she has at least tried. Um, she has a couple of friends. She has a couple of best friends, as you can see here. Nina and her is really doing great. And she's also really good friends with Coral. I know that she knows that Coral is Mary Sue's mother, but I don't think they are talking about anything that happened between her and Daniel. And she's really good friends with Belagath. And then she has some friendship with a couple of other people here, like Brandy and Aaron and Jennifer, and of course with Dan. But as you can see, she isn't in love with anyone. Not Daniel and not Dan. At the moment, she doesn't have a crush or isn't in love with anyone. She's just living her life how she wants to live it. So what happened was, her personality is she's a little bit more neat than sloppy. She is shy, she is active, she's a little bit more serious, and she's nice. I don't remember. I actually wrote her bio, so I'm gonna read that for you. Kaylynn knew after college she would have a hard time, but falling in love with a married man was not one of the things she had thought about. She knew it wasn't okay, but she just couldn't control it. Yes, she also had a love for the Lothario in town, but she knew he was with more people than her. And now she ruined a marriage, and with that she tried to help Daniel out and let him move in. She wasn't even sure why she loved Daniel. She just cheated. He just cheated on her too. Well, they weren't together, but she just had hope. Um, so what happened was she moved to to Pleasantview from SimCity. Um, she was first with Don because she was his mate, and because of her being a romance sim that felt right. And I think for them it wasn't. She knew that he wasn't the man for her. She knew that he wasn't the man she was gonna marry, but they were just gonna have a little bit of fun because, well, she wanted fun too. And afterward, she woohooed with Daniel. And they got caught. Mary Sue was really angry. And of course, throw her out of the house immediately, and she wasn't allowed to come back as their maid, so they got a new maid. I know it says that here that she moved in here, but in the right story, she had been living in Pleasantview for a little bit. That affair, though, ended up being a pregnancy, so she ended up having Kai. And after having Kai, she told Daniel about it, and Daniel tried in the beginning to just have pay child support, but not really acknowledging it. But Mary Sue found out that the affair had been more than just an affair, and there had been a kid, an outcome with a kid, and therefore Mary Sue kicked Daniel out, as we know, and Kaylynn very quickly took Daniel in. The thing was that in the beginning, Daniel didn't want to go steady. She didn't feel like, or he didn't feel like he was ready to go into a new relationship. He was in this weird place where he wasn't sure what he actually wanted in life. He was happy that Kaylynn wanted to help him out, but he wasn't in that headspace of getting a new family. I think he actually wanted to get back to his old family or not a family at all. Um, but in the end, even though it was when they weren't together, um, even though Caitlin, as I wrote in her bio, actually caught Daniel having an affair, not an affair, but being flirty with other people, like Bella Goth, who she is really good friends with, so it's a little bit complicated. Um, she, yeah, she still tried to get together with him, and in the end, he said yes. He wanted to go steady with her, and shortly after, they found out that she was pregnant again. Um, so in her head, it would make sense for them to then get married, but Daniel said, "No, I don't want that family life. Not with you. I'm not going back to being a man that is locked by a ring, if you can say it like that." Um, and that was the last straw for Caitlin. So she broke up with Daniel, and they lost their friendship. And shortly after, she had Sam. So um, Daniel hasn't been a part of Sam's life really, because he got kicked out around the same time that he was born. I think he was there when he was born, but then got kicked out afterwards. So yeah, really tragic. And then apparently Chloe had stolen some money for her. That's quite mean. um, her hobby is tinkering. I'm not sure how to get that to fit into the story. I am thinking about making her hobby fitness, but I will see if that's gonna happen. But yeah, that is pretty much her side of the story. Right now, she's in love with anyone. She doesn't want to be with anyone. She just wants to be with her kids, and that's everything for her at the moment. Um, Before we look at Kai, I will just tell you about what my plans for today is. The plan is that we're gonna teach Kai to walk and talk, or at least one of them, depending on how easy it is. And then I think Sam is growing up today. I'm not completely sure, but I think he is. And then I really want Caitlin to meet some new people. It's a little bit hard because in my head, Caitlin is so much of a family sim that she's not. She is staying home for the years that her children is so small that they can, like, while they're still toddlers. She isn't taking them to daycare. She wants to take care of them herself. So that is why they are both home, because she's not going to work. At least that's the plan. We will see if she isn't. um, so yeah, that made it. What was my point? My point was that she needed to meet some new people, which is a little bit hard when the kids are home. And at the moment, we don't have a nanny that can be called in. Um, I am thinking of. Can I get. Yeah, that's the problem. I cannot just get Brandy to be here and take care of the kids. I need one of the Sims, the teen Sims, to get a job as a nanny. So the people that don't use the daycare can also do stuff. But yeah, so we will see how it goes. Or if she cannot meet new people, I'm just gonna go with these ones and make her befriend some of these guys. I think it would make sense for her to actually want to be best friends with Aaron, so we will probably start with that. And Kai, he's sitting under the changing table and playing some games. Let's see if we can get closer to him. I think he's really handsome. I think he's gonna be a pretty boy when he grows up. I'm excited to see, at least. Really concentrated. And of course we have Sam, who is just a little baby laying here and being a baby. So yeah, that is the plan today. Kaylynn is just peeing. I feel like she would go clean. And she's missing some fun. Does it give her any fun to teach? Oh, never mind. Crying baby. I guess she needs some fun, so I'm gonna let her sleep when she's done with this, and then Kai can sleep a little bit too. She's not gonna sleep, she's gonna watch some TV so she can get her fun up. And I think that was enough, so she can go and hold Kai, and then give him a bath. Let's try that again. He's a smelly boy. Does he know how... No, he doesn't. Okay. So that would probably also be a goal for us to teach him how to use the potty. It's right there. And there we go. He should be cleaned somewhat. Yeah. And then we could teach him to talk. Teach him to walk is a little bit harder because everything is so cramped, but maybe we can take him outside. And there we got the first skill learned. And I'm pretty sure he needs to get to the party, so that's perfect. And then from here he can pretty much take care of himself, because he can just go to the bed and take the bottle when he's hungry. Oh, he's so close. Is it gonna be enough? I don't think it's... Is it? Oh, it was so close. Oh, yeah, it happened. Okay, good. Perfect. Then Kaylynn was a little bit hungry. So I will make her... Is there some leftovers? When she has eaten, she can give Sam some food. It's gonna be a slow day today, I think. But that's okay. Some pasta. Mm. Should she just invite some people over? Maybe she's just gonna call some Sims first. Cornwell, maybe? John, she's gonna be friends with him anyways. So I feel like it's... Oh, no. Okay, then we're gonna try John instead. Just talk. Oh, she has so many bolts with John. I feel like John has many balls with almost everyone. He's gonna be a clever kid if he continues like that. I think I will just move forward until something happens. Yes, I want to have the party. Honestly, I think we're gonna throw a party. And she's just gonna live on a bit of hot chocolate. Nina, Carl, Bella, yeah. I think we're just gonna invite them all. Everyone is coming, that's okay. I'm not sure we're gonna have a lot of enough space, but we will see. I know. Yeah, there's not enough space at all. I know. She's losing friends more than she gets friends at this party. That's... Oh, they're no longer best friends. Her and Brandy. That's quite sad. Oh, is this gonna cause trouble? No, it's not. Maybe tell an inside joke to Brandy. I'm not gonna act on this one, by the way. Not as long Brandy is here. Or she wanna fall in love with someone. I'm gonna lock that in because I feel like that would be something that she wants to do, that she should be doing. It's just finding out who. Hmm. Maybe Antonio, but I'm not sure. That's a hard one. Tired, I know. It's a way too small house for this. Okay, I see. So the two boys are gonna grow up at the same time. So next round, Sam is gonna grow into a toddler, and Kai is growing into a kid. Don't joke. You want to be his friend. Let's see. Can you maybe gossip a little bit? Get some friendship. I feel like the kickback is probably the best. Just gonna cheat her sleep a little bit. It's just all about the kickback. But it made the party a roof raiser. I guess you don't need any more than that. Oh, see, this is sweet. Even more if Erin is actually joining. But she's not, she's just gonna watch. Okay, so I think the next mission for Kaylynn is gonna be falling in love with someone. I just need to figure out who. Because that I'm not completely sure about. Daniel is a no-go. She really wants to go sleep. Can I not just make her drink some more? John is a no-go too. General Boss, he could have been, but where he is right now, I'm not sure. It was a roof racer, so that was a good party. And everyone is leaving. Con will also have something else to do. I know you're tired, honey. You go, maybe take a nap. Who else? Yeah, again, Antonio could be. Don is a no, Monty is a no. She could meet more people, I guess. Or I want her to meet more people. I still want to learn to walk. I don't think it's gonna happen today. He needs to pee though. So I will just let Caitlin sleep a little bit and then I will be back. Okay, so I let her take a little bit of a nap. So she can have the energy to get some food and go and pee. And take care of her kids. What dinner should we make her do? I kind of wanted to see the... I don't know what that is. I want to see what that is. Maybe I know it when I see it. That looks quite nice. A quick dinner. And I just made her take a little bit more to eat. And I want to make her clean that up. And then I think it's bedtime. It's quite late. And that would be everything for this episode. I wished I had her... Oh, did I had hoped that I could have had her meet some more people. She want to meet more people. But I think that's the goal for next time. Because now she want to fall in love. She's ready to find a new man. Someone, hopefully, that is gonna stay with her and not cheat or anything like that. As a hopeless romantic, I don't think she would cheat herself if she gets into a marriage. So yeah. But I think that was everything for this episode. We got to teach Kai how to talk and how to use the potty. We got to teach him how to walk. Hopefully, before he grows up, if I remember, we will see. And then I need to figure out, hopefully I can get a teen to be a nanny so she can get out a little bit more. That is the plan for next time, I guess. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!